The do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's good.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
To the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Let's make these big. What we got?
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Akeem Hicks make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
Derrick Henry. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
He's across midfield.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Rodgers. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Colby Parkinson.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Eagles.
A first down carry for Henry. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
He was brought
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 13. It's a first down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. His throw caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Todd Gurley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. This is Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And down right around the 37. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Prescott to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And now running right through him. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
When we talk about Aqib Talib, technique is not the word that comes to mind, but don't worry about that. This guy anticipates as well as anyone in the league, and he did just that, picking off another pass.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
On the carry.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Golden Tate with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Justin Tucker lining up for the
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, that his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
At the 30-yard
So
line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run with Henry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Good.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off near the 42. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And the catch made by Hilton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down.
Eagles.
Rodgers now on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Golden Tate as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Eagles 28, Cowboys nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Marvin Hall on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's in the game. Set to kick off.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
shotgun now for Rodgers.
3-yard line.
He completes it to Tate. And down to the 11. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Eagle 1st down.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And that one's complete to Gurley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes it, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Cowboys nothing. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got them 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And again, it's Prescott. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A toss right to Henry. Room here to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. They get the tackle, Marcus Gilbert, second-round pick back in 2011 out of Florida. Rodgers going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Completes it to Fitzgerald.
Rodgers pass.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
A gain of 16 on the play.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
At the 26.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Eagles.
Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers on the money to the tight end, Graham. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
28-yard line.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 21.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw again, Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll give Henry another shot. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. It's caught by Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Marvin Jones.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Prescott from the gun. This complete to Jones. And he'll be out right at the 35. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On the ground, this is Kamara. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott buying time to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Eluding the pressure right. He can run. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Wesley
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Rodgers looking to throw. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Rodgers.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Jones has it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll move the chains. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Try to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.